Hello, I am here to give you an update on the third hearing of Ador's damage lawsuit against Danielle Marsh, her mother, Miss Mo, and former Ador CEO Min Hee Jin. It was July 2. It happened July 2, and it was in the Seoul Central District Court, Civil Division 31, and the presiding judge was Nam In-soo. This is the same judge that presided over the put option of Min Hee Jin versus Hybe. The amount that Ador was originally seeking was 43 billion Korean won, approximately 31.5 million US dollars, but they reduced the claim to 33.09 billion Korean won or 24 million US dollars. Okay. Now, Ador presented their arguments through a structured presentation and they covered three main things: Daniel's alleged contract breaches, Min Hee Jin's alleged breach of contractual agreement, contractual obligations and unlawful conduct, and the illegal wrongful acts by Daniel's mother, Miss Mo. Ador emphasized that Daniel's contract violations are the most serious, but she made no effort whatsoever to restore the relationship of trust. Instead, she has evaded the issue and concealed the facts, further obstructing any restoration of trust. Ador further said that for her to actually correct the violations, it requires that Daniel be actively and voluntarily cooperating. However, Daniel responded with something like the past events should simply be left in the past. And she has shown absolutely no intention of correcting the violations or taking any equivalent remedial measures. Now, to support their claims, Ador allegedly submitted Ador submitted audio recordings as evidence. And they said that, and I quote, because she has consistently been uncooperative in correcting the alleged violations, it is no longer possible to expect the exclusive contract, one that is fundamentally based on mutual trust, to continue. Okay, now let's go through the specific contract breaches that Ador presented. Okay. So Ador said that she continued violating the contract by helping establish a company, a business, for the purposes of conducting entertainment management and business. And this is with the rest of New Jeans. The company argued that the association's bylaws um, explicitly state that its purpose is to operate an entertainment management business, the same purpose covered by the exclusive contract with Ador, and to distribute profits generated from those activities. Um, According to Ador, this directly violates the exclusive contract with Ador because it amounts to entering into an entertainment business arrangement that is identical or substantially similar to the existing exclusive contract that New Jeans had with Ador. And then Ador listed several expenses allegedly paid through the company that New Jeans set up. One of which is the rental fee for the venue that they used for the press conference to announce the termination of the exclusive contract. This is the one that you're seeing on your screen right now. And Ador said that this is an event that was led by the former Ador CEO Min Hee Jin, the current OK Records CEO, and it was paid using the funds that the members pulled together and put in the company, the organization. And then they also paid for the rent of the practice studio, which Ador claims was leased with the expectation that it would be shared with the future boy group that was going to be produced by Min Hee Jin. And then they also paid for the New Jeans rebranding. So that included the group's logo and various photo shoots created after the members announced the plans to re-debut under the name NJZ. So they said that was also paid for by the company. Now, the company Ador actually argued that even if the association or the group merely paid these expenses and no commercial activities had yet taken place, establishing a company for the purpose of carrying out entertainment business and funding entertainment related activities still constitute entertainment activities that violate the exclusive contract, as well as the formation of a competing or substantially similar contractual arrangement. Okay, now they went through the alleged entertainment activities that Danielle conducted. One is the collaboration with Emotional Oranges. They presented documents from Emotional Oranges indicating that approximately 175,000 US dollars had already been invested in artist production costs. And based on this, they said that they understand that the song recording had already taken place and that the project had progressed to the point where production and artist expenses had already been incurred. So even if filming of the music video ultimately halted, the recording and the entertainment activities had already been carried out. Now, just want to make sure that it is clear that Emotional Oranges denied that the collaboration was going to be with Danielle Marsh. They said that it was going to be with the sister of Danielle Marsh. Now, Ador argued that this was, of course, made possible because of the status of Danielle, because of her popularity as a public entertainer. But and they said that even though Daniel's side claims there was no breach because no music was released, no music video was even published, they said that among all the New Jeans members, Danielle is the only one who independently carried out musician related activities. Okay. Now the other thing is that Adore said that they signed another contract with a Chinese company. And according to Adore, the Chinese company, actually approached Adore to try and sell the contract back to Adore. Okay. So just want to repeat, the new company that they set up, Nugin signed a contract with them. And then Adore, that company, Chinese company, approached Adore to try and sell the contract back to Adore. And Adore said that after the termination, after the injunction decision, that ordering New Jeans to go back to Adore or to continue carrying out their activities with Adore, only Daniel did not request to terminate the contract with that company. Okay. So Adore said that um, Daniel is the only member who independently carried out music related activities and also engaged in commercial activities. Her violations are the most serious, yet no effort was made to correct them. It is evident, according to Adore, that her mother has obstructed the restoration of trust relationship, making it difficult to expect the continuation of an exclusive contract that is fundamentally based on mutual trust. Okay, now let's go to Min Hee Jin. Okay, according to Ador, Min Hee Jin encouraged New Jeans to terminate their exclusive contracts while she was still serving as an internal director at Ador. And they said that that is unlawful. Okay. Adore cited that there are audio recordings as evidence. So they submitted those audio recordings to the court. And they said that while persuading the members to proceed with the live stream, according to Adore, Min Hee Jin said, we need to create a contract termination lawsuit. And Min Hee Jin also wanted to appear in the broadcast herself, but also argued that she had to remain completely separate because of the legal issue of tampering. So Adore said that Min Hee Jin herself was very much aware of the legal risks associated with tampering. Okay, now, Adore also presented social media recordings. This was that happened October 2024. Shortly before New Jeans sent Adore a formal notice demanding that it remedy alleged contractual breaches before declaring termination. According to Adore, Min Hee Jin made statements like, okay, um, Even in the worst case scenario, so this is Min Hee Jin talking, even in the worst case scenario, there's virtually no chance the parents will suffer financial losses. I'll structure it that way. Okay. Further, according to Ador, she allegedly said, if we leave Hybe, I'll make sure there's enough compensation to cover legal expenses. I'll pay the lawsuit costs. Okay. Now, they said that Ador argued that this conversation showed that Min Hee Jin actually encouraged the parents not to hesitate about litigation by promising direct financial compensation that would cover legal costs if the exclusive contracts were terminated, thereby inducing them to break the contract. Okay. Now, according to Ador, after leaving as an internal director, she continued actually tempering. Okay. um, they said that Min Hee Jin remained directly involved in the members' legal actions in order to pursue or continue with the contract termination. According to Ador, one example is Min Hee Jin personally sent materials prepared for the injunction hearing on the exclusive contract termination to the lawyers representing New Jeans members and requested revisions line by line. Okay, let me say that again, a little slower this time. Min Hee Jin personally sent materials prepared for the injunction hearing. So they had an injunction hearing. The materials that lawyers used, it was actually sent by Min Hee Jin, and she requested revisions on those documents line by line. Okay. Ador also cited social media conversations between Min Hee Jin and the parents of New Jeans members from March 2025. Okay, according to Ador, Min Hee Jin suggested, this is Min Hee Jin talking, let's demand things that Ador cannot possibly agree to and record the conversation. According to Ador, she said that. And she also allegedly said the point is to get them to reject demands they were never going to accept anyway. And she said it's not like we're actually trying to negotiate. That way, we'll have justification for not going back. Ador said that even after the court denied the injunction, encouraging the members to make, she continued encouraging the members to make demands that Ador could not reasonably accept, and to obtain recordings was just an attempt to manufacture new grounds for terminating the exclusive contracts. Now, I don't have the rebuttal of Daniel's side. Of course, they made some rebuttal. So once I get all the documentations from that, I will show you. I will make a part two of this video. Now, they did say that all of these reports, by the way, were taken from different South Korea publications. I'll put the links in the description box. Also, they according to one source, one newspaper, um, Ador, Daniel's side, Daniel's lawyer said that they really are singling out Daniel because all New Jeans members signed these contracts, including the contract with the Chinese company, and yet only Daniel is being sued. Okay, as I've said, once all the information on the rebuttal of Daniel comes in, then I will make a video on that. Okay, hope everything was clear. If there's anything else that you want me to cover, let me know. Um, okay, thank you for staying. If there's any comments, suggestions, leave them in the comment section below. Also, if you can, please visit the online magazine asianentertainmentandculture.com, asianentertainmentandculture.com. That is, we're trying to boost the online magazine so that we can promote more Asian artists, Asian art, and help them find their audience in the West. Also, if you want to help the online magazine and the channel in general, the QR code should be on your screen right now, and you can definitely donate. Appreciate it. Also, I do more content short form. So if you want please go ahead and follow me on the different social media links that you see on your screens right now, on your screen right now. X, YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Facebook. Um, yeah. So short form tidbits. So that would be, that might be good for you because it's faster. But if you're a member of my Patreon or YouTube member, I do a live stream once a week and that does not go public. So if you can support me there as well, thank you so much. That is it. Thank you so much for staying. Please like the video, subscribe, and hit that notification button. And the most important thing will be to share a link to the videos or link to the channel. That is going to, the more the links are distributed across the web, the more the algorithm is going to recommend this. Thank you so much. Till next time.